Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to this short nurturing yoga practice. I'm just going to spend the next few minutes just taking some time to nurture yourself, a little bit of self-care, just taking some time out of your busy day just to look after yourself. So when you're ready, let's begin in a comfortable seat. This can be cross-legged, kneeling, sitting up, however you feel comfortable. And then when you're there, sit up nice and tall, closing down your eyes. And we're just going to take the next few moments just to land here on our mats, allowing our breath to come naturally, letting any thoughts that pop up just come and go. Let's take one round of deep breath together before we begin to move. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth fully. Good. When you're ready, open your eyes and then we're going to come to a tabletop position. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Spreading your fingertips wide on the mat, really pushing the ground away. And then drop your belly, lift your chest and your chin. Breathing in, coming into cow pose. As you breathe out, rounding your spine, bringing your chin to your chest for cat pose. Breathing in for cow. Exhaling for cat. So do a few more of these now in your own time. Dropping your belly, shining your chest forward for cow pose. And then as you're breathing out, pushing the ground away from you, rounding your spine, tucking your chin into your chest. A few more rounds. Good, just finish the round that you're on. Then come back to tabletop. Then let your hips go back towards your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you or bring your forehead to rest on your hands or on the mat as we just rest in child's pose for a few rounds of breath. Just coming to stillness. Good. Bringing yourself back up to a tabletop position. Then tucking your toes and lifting your hips up and back for downward facing dog. When you get there, just drop one knee towards the earth, then the other, swinging your hips from side to side, walking out your dog. Good. And then once you've taken enough movement, draw your belly towards your thighs, spreading your fingertips wide on the mat. Breathing in. As you breathe out, walk, tiptoe, step, however you want your feet to the top of the mat, coming to a forward fold. Then take a deep breath in, keeping a bend in your knees. Sweep your arms all the way out and up, palms touching above your head. And then as you exhale, bringing your arms back down by your sides for mountain. Taking a few rounds of breath here in mountain pose, letting your shoulders melt down your back. Good. As you breathe in, sweeping your arms out and up, palms touch above your head. And then as you exhale, hinge forward from your hips, coming into a forward fold. Bending your knee if you need to. And then as you breathe in, bring the palms of your hands to your shins or your thighs. Flatten your back for a halfway lift. And then as you breathe out, fold forward. Deep breath in as you sweep your arms all the way out and up, coming up to stand, palms touching above your head. Exhaling, arms back down to mountain. Good, another round. Breathing in, arms out and up, taking up space. Exhaling, forward fold. Breathing in, coming up halfway, palms to your shins, shoulders down your back, gaze down. Exhaling, forward fold. Breathing in, coming all the way back up to stand, palms touching above your head. And then arms back down by your sides for mountain. Lovely. Turn to face the side of your mat now, the long side of your mat. And then bring your feet about 3 or 4 feet distance apart. Hands on your hips. And then turn your left toes to face the short end of your mat. Taking a bend in this left leg. Arms up at shoulder height, gazing over your left fingertips for warrior 2. Few breaths here, breathing deep. Keeping your shoulders melting down your back. Good, straightening your left leg now, and then bringing your left hand to your left shin, raising your right arm up to the sky for triangle pose. Aiming to keeping your chest lifted to the sky, shoulders stacked. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Taking a bend back into that left leg, coming all the way back up for warrior 2. Arms at shoulder height, gazing over your left fingertips. Then releasing your hands back to your waist, straightening your left leg and turning your left toes back to face the side of your mat. Turning your right toes to face the back of your mat this time, or the short end. Bending your right knee deeply, arms up at shoulder height, gazing over your right fingertips for warrior 2. Thinking about keeping your head in line with your chest and then your chest in line with your pelvis. So we've got this straight line, no leaning backwards or forwards. Keep breathing. Good, straightening your right leg now, bringing your right hand to your right shin, left arm up to the sky as we come into triangle. Chest lifted, stacking your shoulders best you can. It's more important that your chest is turned up rather than thinking about getting your hand further down towards the earth. Good. One more round of breath, breathing in and out. Good. Bending this right knee, coming all the way back up to warrior 2 once more. Keeping that right knee over towards your right little toes. Breathing in and out. Good. Releasing your hands to your waist, straightening your right leg, turning your right toes to face the long side of your mat. And then heel toe your feet back together. And then turn to face the top of your mat. And then we're going to see if we can come down to the mat as gracefully as we can. So just step your left foot forward just a fraction, and then bring your right foot behind your left leg, arms out to the side, and just see how slowly you can lower yourself to the ground. Good. And then once you're there, bend your knees, bring your feet flat to the earth, and then come to lay on your back. Once you're there, bring your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins. Just take some gentle movement from side to side, hugging your knees into yourself, massaging your back on the mat. Then bringing both feet back to the earth, shifting your hips over to the right, and then letting your knees fall to the left. Arms out at shoulder height along the ground, gazing up or turning your head to look towards the right. Taking 3 deep breaths here in supine twist. Breathing up and down the length of your spine. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Breathing up and down the length of your spine. Slowly turning your gaze back to center, followed by your knees. And then shifting your hips over to the left, letting your knees fall to the right. Gazing up or turning to look over towards the left. Breathing deep here in supine twist. Slowly turning your gaze back to center, followed by your knees. Giving yourself one last hug in. Good. And then keeping your knees bent towards your chest. Bring your hands in between your legs and then take hold of your soles of your feet, the outside of the soles of your feet, or the outside of your ankle or your shins. And then draw your knees in towards your armpits, towards your chest, and then soles of your feet up to the earth as we come into happy baby. Take some movement here if you wish, or you can just come to stillness, feeling the stretch. Good. Bringing your knees back together, hugging them in tight towards your chest, and then letting your legs go long on the mat. Feet falling out to the sides, arms alongside your body, palms facing up. Close down your eyes, allowing your breath just to come naturally. Letting all the muscles in your body completely relax as we just spend the next minute or so in Shavasana. When you're ready, start to bring some movement back to your fingers and your toes by just wiggling them. And then deepening your breath, Breathing in, reaching your arms up overhead, pointing your toes, giving yourself a big stretch. And then as you breathe out, bringing your knees into your chest, giving yourself one final big hug. Rolling onto your side. And then using your hands on the earth, slowly pushing yourself upright. Coming back to your comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Closing down your eyes. Taking a bit of time for yourself, doesn't need to take long. A short practice can just help you reset. And remembering that this practice is here for you whenever you need it. Let's take one final round of breath to close the practice today. Breathing in fully through your nose. And exhaling through your mouth. Bringing your hands together at your heart, bowing your head. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And thank you for taking some time for yourself today, for nurturing, for giving yourself some self-care. I hope to see you again on your mat soon. Thank you.